In a cozy, dimly lit room with a comfortable atmosphere, Jim and Jane are seated, engaged in a deep conversation about the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion and how to embrace it. Let's listen to their conversation.
You know, Jim, it's essential that everyone recognizes their value first. Understanding one's worth is crucial for inclusion.
Absolutely, Jane. When individuals understand their worth, they're more likely to engage and contribute confidently. It's also up to organizations and communities to foster this recognition by highlighting and celebrating each individual's unique contributions.
One thing that every organization or group has to recognize is the benefit of these things, rather than thinking they are not beneficial to them.
Spot on. Recognizing the benefits of diversity, equity, and inclusion is key. Organizations and groups must see how these aspects enrich decision-making, innovation, and community well-being. When the benefits are understood, it becomes clear that DEI isn't just a moral imperative but a practical one that leads to positive outcomes for all.
So right now, one thing that happened here is that some talk about DEI. What is those?
Recently, discussions around DEI in the U.S. include debates on the effectiveness and implementation of DEI initiatives, legal challenges to executive orders affecting DEI programs, and the commitment of various companies to maintain DEI policies despite political shifts. These conversations reflect the evolving landscape of DEI in America's workplaces and institutions.
Okay, so the trend is towards the betterment.
It's mixed. There's progress in some areas, with more organizations recognizing the value of DEI and striving to implement effective initiatives. However, there are challenges and setbacks, particularly around political and legal hurdles. The momentum toward improvement exists, but it's a continuous effort to keep moving forward.
So the backwards. Let's just put it this way.
A key reason some resist progress in DEI is fear of change. This can stem from discomfort with unfamiliar perspectives, worry about losing status or power, or not understanding the benefits of diversity. There's also inertia in established systems and practices, making change challenging. Overcoming these barriers requires education, dialogue, and demonstrating the tangible benefits of DEI.
Which one of those things do you think is the most important one? Education, dialogue, or other?
Education is the most critical. It lays the foundation for understanding, which facilitates meaningful dialogue and drives action. With education, people become aware of the importance of DEI, breaking down misconceptions and biases. It empowers individuals to engage in discussions and advocate for change, making it a cornerstone for progress.
Thank you. It was a very good point that you raised. But I just wanted to mention another thing about the biases. When we're talking biases, naturally, everybody has some sort of biases towards something. What about the issue of biases?
To mitigate biases, awareness is key. Education about unconscious biases helps individuals recognize and confront their own, leading to more equitable behavior. Implementing structured decision-making processes and diverse teams can also reduce the impact of individual biases. Continuous reflection and feedback encourage personal growth and foster an inclusive environment.
Well, thank you very much, Jim, for your time, and I think this was a good conversation.
I'm glad you found it valuable, Jane.